Ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to talk about today is relating the food web to the food chain and the three main parts of the ecosystem that we have already discussed. What we're going to do first is we're going to review the concepts that we have already talked about with the ecosystem, the food chain, and the energy pyramid. Okay? So, first thing is, what are the three parts of an ecosystem? Rachel.
Producer.
So we have producer. Mariah. Consumer. Very good. And what else? Wyatt?
Decomposer.
Decomposer. Why do you think those are the three main parts of an ecosystem? Mariah?
Because the plants have to produce the energy for the consumers.
Very good. The plants are producing the energy from the consumers. What are the consumers doing for us? Rachel?
Helping us like get food and stuff.
Consumers are helping to get food. What do the decomposers do? Kyle?
They break down down the stuff into the soil.
Very good. They break down all the waste matter to the soil. Now, who remembers what is the source of all energy that starts the whole system? Peyton?
The sun.
The sun. Very good. One other thing we've talked about were the different types of consumers. There are three main types of consumers that we've talked about. Who can tell me one of them? Rowan?
Carnivore.
Carnivores. Who can tell me what a carnivore does? Corey?
Only meat.
Very good. Carnivores only eat meat. Nice job. What is another type of consumer? Zach?
Omnivore.
Omnivore. Nice job. What do omnivores eat? Zachary?
Plants and meat.
Nice job. What is my last type of consumer? Cameron?
Herbivore.
Herbivore. Nice job. What do herbivores eat? Alex?
Plants.
Plants. Good job. What are the layers of the energy pyramid? We talked about the energy pyramid shows us how all of the ecosystem is put together. What is at the bottom? Plants. What are they called? What are those plants called, Rowan?
Producers.
What kind of producers? Autotrophs or primary producers. What's the next step in our energy pyramid? Josh?
Primary consumers.
Primary consumers. Nice job. What can we also consider primary consumers? Dylan, do you remember? No? That's all right. Rachel?
Herbivores.
Herbivores. Why are they herbivores? Cameron?
Because they eat the primary producers, which are plants, and herbivores only eat plants.
Very good. Because they're the ones who are eating the primary producers, which are your plants. So they are your herbivores. What comes next after primary consumers? Corey?
Secondary consumers.
Nice job. Secondary consumers. What two things can be a secondary consumer? Colin?
An omnivore.
An omnivore is one. What else? Mariah?
Carnivore.
And a carnivore. Why do you think there's two choices? Cameron?
Because a secondary consumer could eat meat and animals. It could eat a primary consumer. Or it could eat meat and plants from the primary producers.
Nice job.
Say you have a rat would eat, say, a grasshopper, and also it would eat, say, plant-like leaves.
Nice job. That's an excellent example.
Also, a primary producer can also be a secondary consumer by what it eats, or a primary consumer, because a primary consumer could eat plants and then it could eat meat, so it could fluctuate by what it eats.
Good job. Nice. I like how you've been paying attention. What would come next? This one, we always have a lot of tricks with this word.
Tertiary.
Tertiary, very good. What kind of consumer is a tertiary consumer? Zach?
Plant.
No, our plants would be down here. Good try. Rachel?
They're carnivores.
They're carnivores, very good. What would be at the top? Colin?
The quaternary consumers.
Quaternary, very good. That's a tricky word. At the top, they're considered the top what? Top predators. What are all of these other animals considered? If this is a predator, what are they chasing?
Prey.
Prey. Nice job. Any questions about our reviewing the layers of the ecosystem, the 3 types of consumers, or the energy pyramid? Any questions? Okay, our next activity we are going to be looking at a food chain and a food web. So, we have looked at this before, but I would like to review it. Okay? So, we've already said the sun is the source of all energy. Okay? The sun helps feed the plants, okay, which are our primary producers. Then we have the rabbit, which eats the plants, which is also called what? Cameron?
A herbivore.
A herbivore. Good job. The wolf to the rabbit. What is a rabbit to a wolf? Josh?
Carnivore.
Okay, so the wolf is a carnivore. What is the rabbit to the carnivore?
Prey.
It's prey. Very good. So the wolf is considered then a, Charlie? Predator. Good job. The wolf is also what? It's a predator, and it's also what kind of a consumer? Mariah?
Secondary.
Secondary. And a Corey?
Quaternary.
No, not quaternary. Not in this example.
Primary. Top predator.
In this example, it is a top predator, and it's also a carnivore, isn't it?
Yeah.
Any questions about our food chain? Okay. Okay, this picture may look familiar. We looked at this food web yesterday, okay? What do I have at the bottom? Peyton? We have leaves and berries. What are those considered? Primary producers. Very good. What is my next layer? Okay, Rachel?
Primary consumers.
Primary consumers. What are my primary consumers in this? Cameron?
The squirrel.
Very good.
The grasshopper.
Nice.
And the rat, which is also a secondary consumer because it eats the grasshopper.
Nice job. Which, if it's a secondary consumer, it can also be considered what? Because it eats a grasshopper and leaves. Dylan?
Omnivore and a carnivore.
An omnivore, or it could be a carnivore. Good job. Who is at the top of the food chain? Zach?
Owl.
The owl. What does the owl eat? Charlie? The snake. Okay? So what we're going to do today is we're going to be looking at different food webs in small groups. Okay? So I'm going to get ready. I'm going to divide you up, and I will pass out the paper that you are going to be working with in your group, and then we will get started. Okay? Thank you.